Comes as no surprise if you of course know, working for a major commercial channel like ITV, you know, the sort of channel that allows your breakfast news presenter to interview your wife. That's right, the same wife that just happens to be the Home Secretary, but then bill your news channel as the home of impartial news and impartiality. You get the picture. Well, now apparently, according to this, if you're a white working class guy looking for your very first break into TV, don't go to this man. Yes, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time. Over here, as I'm sure it's like this in your part of the world, we have these political bigwigs, you know, and this one's a real bigwig, you know. He's desperately tried to become famous for many years. A while back, a couple of years back now, he decided to go on this thing called All-Star Musicals. Stretching the point, let me explain, because he's known for his political interviews, reporting. You know, I normally see him in Downing Street dressed down mainly in trainers, you know, sort of got the beads on, no tie, wanted to be down with the kids, a bit of an aging rocker, some people might say. What's interesting about this though is that Robert Peston decided to go on All-Star Musicals and point out that he could sing. Sadly though, what happened is people realised that he couldn't. His rendition of Luck Be a Lady has seemingly now disappeared off the internet. One might suggest at his own, well, doing, because clearly he wasn't very happy with it, and I think he thought he was going to win. So now he is the main political presenter on the woke ITV network. That's right, the political show Peston, which goes out midweek at around about 11:15. You can imagine the viewing figures for this, right? But if you are looking to get a break into TV, I find this a huge insult, because again, it's creating sort of division and not inclusivity and all those sort of things that people bang on about. I'm all for giving anybody a break as long as they can do the job, they're keen and they want to do it. This particular ad, which is part of the company of ITV, are looking for an intern for Peston, but what they're really looking for is, well, as you can see, someone who may be in the middle of transitioning, thinking of transitioning, pronouns, all the usual tick boxy stuff, but it's going to a person who possibly wouldn't get an opportunity in that area. Now I can tell you, as somebody who comes from that area, it's very difficult no matter what skin colour you are, and I think to exclude people from something like this is absolutely deplorable. I've got friends from all nationalities and they all say the same thing: to break into TV is very hard. I help many people by giving them names and contacts, but when you see an ad like this basically saying, you know, we'd see you if you were white, but the chances are we're not going to give you the job. Now, I think broadcasters are making this far bigger than anything else, and it shouldn't be like that. The job should be open to all, and it is of course discriminatory. And it is, of course, discrimination. I mean, how can you possibly say, well, here's a list of everything, but if you don't really tick that box, then, well, don't bother. Now, as I say, Peston doesn't rate well at all. They've had to cut money back, and they literally are on a shoestring. I've met quite a lot of the interns that have worked with Peston, and their job basically means meeting the MP who's going to be on screen, sitting with them in the green room and getting them a glass of water. If that's the development that you think you want by getting into a major TV channel, good luck with it. But I think you and many others are worth far more than that, whatever your skin colour. Do you agree? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.